some good fan participation early on, as almost a foul, almost a steal by Christendom, but it ends up being a foul on Peter Etheridge. There's going to be a sub in for number 2, Joe Dotson, for number 12, Peter Etheridge. Lancaster with the inbound. Number 5, Lasley, puts it up for 2, bringing their leads up to 17-15. Sorry for some early technical difficulties, as there's a couple struggles moving it in. But we're here together with John Walsh, graduating class of 2018, and myself, Noah Wallersheim, a current sophomore. It's 9:44 left in the first half as the Crusaders and the Dabney S. Lancaster Community College basketball team duke it out here at Thomas Vander Woody Court. Good, and that's going to be a charge as number 5, Lasley, went up for the dunk. And Dominic Smith subbed in number 13. The fans are definitely getting in on this one, as it's a Christmas out. The Christendom College Crusader fans are decked out in their Christmas attire. It was a silent night all the way up to point number 5, in which the Christendom Crusaders had to be quiet until they scored 5 points. And that's another bucket by number 5, Lasley, bringing their lead up to 4. And that's a timeout by Christendom College. So far, it's been a hard-fought battle, as Lasley has been leading the Lancaster Community College basketball team so far. Early on, a couple and ones, both by J.P. Vanderwoody and Jack Hoffbauer, and a couple triples by the Lancaster Community College. To highlight a couple players so far, John Paul Vanderwoody is a sophomore from here in Virginia, and favorite quote is of his by Mrs. Carroll, closely connected to the college's love life and live love, which I think also explains JP's life pretty well. He's a great guy here at Christendom, and he leads both simply not on the court, but elsewhere. And it's great to have that kind of leadership around here. And as after the timeout, Dominic Smith and Andrew Heiser will be in for the inbound, as the score for Lancaster is up for 19-15, just about 9 minutes left in the first half. Owen Kennedy puts it up for 2 in the paint, bringing the Lancaster lead down to 2. Great move on the inside by number 3, Jalen Hudson. After that missed shot in the paint, J.P. Vanderwoody brings it up the court. Dominic Smith puts it up for 2 on that fast break, bringing the with just under 8 minutes left in the half. Missed opportunity right there, as Owen gets a rebound and J.P. Vanderwoody brings it up the court. He dishes it out to Heiser. Dodson with a great move to the inside, as a little fumble by Kennedy. Lancaster's ball. Number 10, McCreary subs in for Lancaster. Some good moves so far by Lancaster as they put in another bucket, and Heisler brings it up the court. Heisler just short on a shot inside the paint, and Lancaster brings it up the court once again. Another three by Lancaster, and that's in, bringing their lead 26-19. And that's a timeout by Christendom as they are down 7 against Lancaster Community College. And highlight another player, as we've seen tonight so far, is senior Jack Hoffbauer. As a quote on how he was explaining why he plays basketball is he started playing basketball because he was tall, which I guess for this team is pretty good, as they've had John Kennedy, Owen Kennedy, and Jack Hoffbauer, who are all pretty tall for our team. But it's been a good matchup here so far against Lancaster Community, as the Christendom College Crusaders had an early lead, but that was quickly shattered by the Lancaster Community College. As after the timeout here, Christendom will be inbounding the ball. Heisler puts up a three just right at the buzzer, but just banks it off the back and just misses. As Dominic Smith looks to be playing some good D so far inside. A little hiccup there by Lancaster, as Lasley brings it around. Out of bounds, Christendom ball. Hoffbauer subbing in for Andrew Heisler. Just here, 5:48 left in the half. Your Christendom Crusaders are down 19-26 against Lancaster Community College. Some good ball movement so far as Christendom seeks to shave off the lead Lancaster has built. Dotson puts it up for three and sinks it, bringing the Lancaster lead down to 4. Hudson drives in the paint. Shot put up by Rollins. Rebound, Kennedy. Another big man on the team. And that's a travel on Vanderwoody, as now it's Lancaster's ball. ball movement so far by Lancaster. Oh, a little fumble. And some good D by Joe Dotson. Just about 5 minutes left. Lancaster puts up a 3 and it's short. Rebound, Vanderwoody. And that's off on Lasley. It still remains Christendom College ball. Dominic Smith with the inbound. Dominic Smith with a pump fake. And that's a foul on number 3, Hudson, as Heisler is subbing in for Vanderwoody. And Dominic Smith will be going to the line. His first free throw is off, and rebound by Lancaster. Although Lancaster made some good early shots, Christendom is still keeping it in there, playing some good D. And just another missed 3 by Lancaster as Dotson moves it up the court. And good D by McCreary. Out of bounds, still Christendom's ball. Shot put up in the paint by Hoffbauer, but just missed. Lasley puts up another 3, and just off the back rim, rebound Heisler. Joe Dotson and Heisler moving it up at the top. Just 11 seconds, about 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Dom Smith puts it in. And that's a foul. And good sportsmanship by Lasley as he helps Dominic Smith up. Dominic Smith will be going to the line. A couple sub-ins for Lancaster.
Yeah, it certainly has been a tight game here so far, and first shot is good.
After that shot made, the lead is brought down to 3.
Bringing it to a 2-point game. And it is now Crusaders ball.
Another sub in for Lancaster as that fumble on offense, and as Heisler and Smith bring it in. Steal by McCreary as he brings it up the court. Good move by Lancaster.
Vanderwoody takes it up the court, passes it to Heisler. Just misses the 3 off the back rim. Turnover. A little over 2 minutes left in the half as Lancaster works around the perimeter. And Crusaders take it back. Vanderwoody dishes it out to Heisler. Almost in for the 3. And a good defensive move by Christendom right there.
Foul on number 1, Hoffbauer, and number 30, Elijah Harvey, will be going to the line for 2. And that missed shot is rebounded by Owen Kennedy, who will be leaving tomorrow, a couple with the other rugby players for Rugby Nationals as they're heading off to Texas, hopefully to bring home a championship.
Heiser with the pump fake, passes it out. Just off the rim as Crusaders fight to get that rebound. The Roadrunners take it.
And that's a foul on number 1, Jack Hoffbauer, as number 10, Trey McCreary, will be going to the line for 2. Another rebound by Kennedy off the missed free throw. Hoffbauer puts it in for 2, bringing the Lancaster lead down to 3. Just under 30 seconds left in the first half. Lancaster puts it up for 3, and he banks it in. And so far in this half, it's been a struggle for Christendom as they put a early lead on against Lancaster, but Lancaster fought back and has had a steady lead between about 4 and 6 points for the rest of the quarter. Some good shots early on by Hoffbauer and Vanderwoody, as well as some great rebounds by Kennedy, but Lasley has put up some great shots as well as McCreary for Lancaster. Christendom's looking to play some lockdown D as there's just 15 seconds left, hopefully closing the lead. And as the half comes to an end, your Christendom Crusaders are down 32-26, 6-point difference at the half against Lancaster Community. And after the half, we will be brought back with you. Hopefully you'll stay with us. Catch you then. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you back to this second half. Your Christendom Crusaders are down 32-26. The leading stats so far for Lancaster are Lasley with 10 points and 5 rebounds, Hudson with 6 points, McCreary with 5 points, and Harvey with 4 points, as well as a couple others with a couple buckets. And your leading scorers for Christendom are Hoffbauer with 7, Jack Hoffbauer with 7, Joe Dotson with 7, Dominic Smith with 4, Andrew Heiser with 3, and John Paul Vanderwoody with 3, as well as Owen Kennedy with 2. And Owen Kennedy puts it up for 2 to start off this half, as it is as the lead is brought down to 4 within the first couple seconds of the half. Good put up by Hudson, as the lead is now back up to 6.
Still remains Christendom ball.
Vanderwoody and Heiser on the inbound. Some good ball movement to create some space so far for Christendom. A good put up by Hudson, as now their lead is brought up to 8. Joe Dotson puts it up for 3 and sinks it. Now the lead is brought back down to 5. Some good plays so far to start off this quarter by both teams. Almost fumbled by Lancaster. Just off the rim as Kennedy gets the rebound. Joe Dotson puts it up for 2 and sinks it, putting his streak up to a 5-point streak, and the lead down to 3 with just about 18 minutes left in the half. And if you didn't catch it early on, it's a Christmas out by the Christendom fans as they dress up with as a wonderful block by Jack Hoffbauer, but they dress up with Christmas themes and Christmas colors and chant some songs to hype up their team as Lasley puts in another bucket for 2, bringing their lead back up to 5.
Yeah, it's always fun to see team spirit as Christendom works it around the perimeter, back to Dotson, passes it to Heisler, who almost puts it in for a 3 and is put in for 2 by Kennedy.
Kennedy has had some great rebounds so far. He's up at 11 rebounds at the current moment. As number 1, Rollins puts it up for 3. Vanderwoody pulls it for 3, just short, but Kennedy gets another rebound as well as Hoffbauer and puts it up for 2. Some good D by Heisler there. And a missed shot by Lancaster. Mismatch so far by Lancaster.
It remains a tight game as Heisler sets up the play. Looking for an opening And he'll pass it to Dotson. Just off the rim by Hoffbauer, who remains control of the ball.
A little fumble there by Hoffbauer. And another made shot by Lancaster, bringing their lead up to 8. Timeout by Crusaders. And again, your leading scorers for Lancaster are Hudson with 14 and Lasley with 2. And your leading scorers for Christendom College are Dotson with 12, Hoffbauer with 9, and Kennedy with 6. It's been decently hard fought so far. So the Christendom Crusaders are trying to bring it back within a manageable lead and trying to take a lead of their own.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the tightest I think we've seen in all games so far this season. And, yeah, there's still plenty of game left for Crusaders to take the lead. Yeah, shout out to Joe Dotson last game, as we kept crediting him with being the cameraman. We actually mentioned that he is on the guys' team as well, but I guess for tech that got cut out every single time. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. No.
He's like, I guess I'm just known as the cameraman from now on. So you know, we won't beat a dead horse, but we could definitely have some fun with that.
Definitely. As Kennedy puts it up for 2, and we had a couple of subs come in during that timeout as Smith and Etheridge come in. Good block by Kennedy. And that's a foul on number 5, Lasley. After that little scrum on the ground, Dom and Andrew Heiser seek to bring it up the court. Peter Etheridge with the great move as he dishes out to Vanderwoody, who puts up a great punt fake and puts it in, bringing the the Lancaster lead down to 4. And that's a foul on number 4, Andrew Heisler. Still remains Lancaster's ball. Some great D by Christendom and Dom Smith, as just with 10 seconds left on the shot clock, Lancaster will be inbounding. Shot put up by Lancaster and just missed.
Yeah, it's been a lively game so far today. Very tight lead from Lancaster as they go into the paint. Put up a bucket for 2. Heisler brings it back, dishes it out. Etheridge dishes it to Vanderwoody, who goes into the paint.
And that's a foul on Lancaster as Dom Smith will be inbounding for Christendom, hoping to diminish the three-point lead of Lancaster. Peter Etheridge puts it up and just off the left rim.
13 minutes in the half. And a three.
By Trey McCreary.
Putting the game at a 9-point lead.
Great patience by Kennedy as he puts in another shot and bringing the lead back down to 7.
It's this point in the game when you really got to keep your head in the game and really put in all the fight you got, but remain in control as well and get your footing back so you can catch up and take the lead.
Shot put up by Etheridge, just missed, out of bounds. It'll be Lancaster's ball. And timeout by Lancaster with about 12 minutes left in the quarter and Crusaders down by 7, 43-50.
Well, if this was baseball, that was the 7th inning stretch, but the crowd is certainly loving it tonight as you can hear them sing Christmas carols.
Definitely, and hopefully the energy will still stay as Christendom seeks to take the lead here in this second half, just about 12 minutes left.
This is about as full as we've seen Vanderwoody Gym here this season so far.
Yeah, definitely. As Peter Etheridge seeks to play some good defense. Early on in the game, McCreary had some great threes, as well as some others from Lancaster as he pulls another one, but this time it's just short. And that's a foul on number 13, Dominic Smith. And Peter Etheridge is being subbed out for number 2, Joe Dodson. Rebound by J.P. Vanderwoody after that missed shot by Lancaster. He brings it up the court with Heisler. And foul as Heisler will be going to the line for 2.
Remains a 7-point game at this point.
Shot, free throw put up by Heisler. First one is good. Second free throw is good, bringing the Lancaster lead down to 5.
You can feel the tension in the court as Lancaster tried to drive it into the paint.
And that is a foul on number 4, Andrew Heiser. Lancaster moving around the court, seeking to find an open shot. Shot put up and missed by McCrary. Vanderwoody puts it in, dishes it out to Joe Dotson, who puts it up for 3, and just off the right rim.
5-point game, a little over 10 minutes left in the half. As Lancaster struggles to get around the perimeter.
Good.
And Harvey puts up a bucket for 2.
Good D by Jack, not causing a foul there. Joe Dotson puts up another 3, and it's good, bringing the Lancaster lead down to 4.
I think they can do it. I think there's plenty of time.
3 put up by Lancaster and airballed. Shot put up by Owen, and the 2 is good after a great play, and Lancaster fumbles down on that one after it's almost stolen, but still remains Christendom's ball.
1-point game, just under 8 minutes left.
Out of bounds on Christendom. As Dom Smith is now subbing in for Jack Hoffbauer. As some great defense.
Heisler dishes it to Vanderwoody. Just off the rim. Christendom right back on tough D while it still remains a 1-point game.
Lancaster puts it up for 3, and it's airballed. Dom Smith with the rebound. Heisler puts it up in the corner for 3, and just short, almost rebounded by Owen Kennedy. Dishes it out to Lasley, who dishes it back out to Hamilton. And that's going to be a charge, and that's going to be Christendom's ball as just about 6 minutes left in the quarter. Just the lead is 54-53 with Lancaster just leading by 1.
What a game, what a half so far. As Christendom literally dusts off the court and gets ready for another great play.
Heisler brings it up the court and dishes it out to Dodson. Back out to Heisler as JP Vanderwoody seeks to bring it in. Rebound back, Jack Hoffbauer, and that's a travel. And now it's Lancaster's ball.
Your stats so far for Christendom are Joe Dodson with 15, Jack Hoffbauer with 12, Owen Kennedy with 12, Andrew Heisler with 5, John Paul Vanderwoody with 5, and Dominic Smith for 4. As this remains a tight 1-point game for several minutes. As Lancaster dishes it around the perimeter. Tough defense played by Christendom.
Lancaster puts it for 3 and sinks it. That was Hamilton.
Back to a 4-point game, but Christendom is no less determined to get their next shot in there. As Dawson dishes it to Heisler, to Vanderwoody.
And that's a foul on number 24, Dalen Pinkston.
Four-point game, 5 minutes.
JP Vanderwoody in with the inbound. As Joe Dodson, Heiser with 5, John Paul Vanderwoody with 5, and Dominic Smith with 4.
It's been a great game for Dotson, Hoffbauer, and Kennedy, and it's definitely good to have the Kennedy brothers back.
As Mr. McFadden got in on that last cheer.
It's always good to see the crowd go wild.
Owen Kennedy comes in as well as Peter Etheridge. As Jack Hoffbauer and Joe Dodson sit this one so far. After that jump ball, it'll be Lancaster's ball with just about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left with a 4-point lead, 57-53.
Good effort by Lancaster keeping the ball in play as they throw it around the perimeter. Put a bucket up for 2 points, making it a 6-point game, just under 4 minutes left in the half. That's a little too close for comfort, I would say, at this point, but Christendom definitely has a fight left in them, definitely has a time as they're looking for that opening around the perimeter. Vanderwoody dishes it out just off the rim, and Christendom's right back on tight D as Lancaster brings it down the court, setting up the play.
McCreary puts up another 3 and sinks it.
9-point game, 3 minutes. As Christendom calls a timeout. And you know what they say, it ain't over till it's over. There's still 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in this period. 9-point game, 62 Lancaster, 53 Crusaders. And I think this timeout was definitely called for as Christendom regroups to maintain the ball and get back out there.
Definitely, as Jalen Hudson leads with 18 points, and Trey McCreary leads with 13 points for Lancaster, and Joe Dotson with 15, and Jack Hoffbauer with 12.
You can still hear the team spirit, but definitely a little bit of tension from the Crusader fans right now as they're waiting on this downtime during this timeout. But they came out well equipped with Christmas gear and signs for their teammates and plenty of carols and cheers to keep the game going.
And it will be Christendom's ball as they seek to inbound it. John Paul Vanderwoody moves it up the court with just about 3 minutes left.
Now, just 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. 62-56.
As Dom Smith and John Paul Peter Etheridge pulls it, and just short, and it's Lancaster's ball.
1 minute, 59 seconds. This is incredible. Just a phenomenal game to watch.
Just under 2 minutes left as Lancaster has a 6-point lead. Christendom hoping to take this one, take the lead for the first time since about the 5-minute mark.
Once again, your stats are Jalen Hudson for 18, Trey McCrary for 13, Norian Lasley for 10, and Rawlings for 7. For Crusaders, Hoffbauer for 15, tied with Dotson with also 15, Kennedy for 12, Heisler for 5, Vanderwoody for 5, and Dominic Smith for 4 points.
Joe Madigan over there trying to keep his identity hidden, but we can all know that that's him. Yeah. And the students are excited as today is the last day of classes and finals will begin starting Friday.
Oh, that's always a fun time of year.
You know, they've had some good events tonight. There's a midnight mass for the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, and then an 11 p.m. procession.
Awesome. Yeah, finals is always a time to either freak out or just kind of relax, I think. Either way, you're kind of hunkered down, you know.
Definitely. Lancaster with the inbound, just about 1:45 left in the second half. 6-point lead by Lancaster. Six seconds on the shot clock as Lancaster will seek to make another shot.
Off the back rim. Crusader ball. Excuse me, foul.
And that's a foul by Christendom as the first and only free throw is up and good. Crusaders are down 9.
Hoffbauer to Dotson, who throws it up for a 3. Just off the side front rim there. Less than a minute left in the game.
After that foul, intentional foul, McCreary will be going to the line for a couple.
Off the rim. Just off the foot of Vanderwoody. 45 seconds left in the game. And what a game it's been.
Heiser trying to play some tough D. Shot put up by McCreary, bringing their lead up to 11 with just 20 seconds left. Heiser's 3 is no good.
Christendom playing tough D as there's only seconds left in this game.
Hamilton at the line.
Kennedy back in the game. Second shot is good. As there's 7 seconds left on the clock. The basket is good.
And after that, Dabney S. Lancaster Community College wins by 11 points, 69 to 58 against Christendom College. Jalen Hudson for Lancaster had finished with 18 points and 3 rebounds. Trey McCreary with 15.6 rebounds. Norian Laisley with 13 points and 8 rebounds. Rollins with 7 points and 3 rebounds, and Hamilton with 7 points and 4 rebounds. And your Christendom College Crusaders, Jack Hoffmar with 15 points and 6 rebounds, Joe Dotson with 15 points and 3 rebounds, Owen Kennedy with 12 points and 13 rebounds, Andrew Heiser with 7 points and 5 rebounds, and John Paul Vanderwoody with 5 points and 3 rebounds. So that was quite an interesting game as the Christendom College brought it all the way to 1 point. And then after that, Lancaster kind of took away with it and increased their lead from then.
Absolutely. Just a phenomenal game to watch. So much energy in the gym, so much energy on the court on both sides, and from the packed gym of Crusader fans as well. So, yeah, with that, we'll be back in January for our remaining games here at the home court, Vanderwoody Court. And we just want to wish everyone a good Advent, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
Definitely, for sure. Hope to see you again.
I'm John. This is Noah. We're out.